Dizzy didn't have a manager. His last manager, after he died, a wonderful man named Joe Glazer, um, Dizzy just was represented by 17, there's no lie, when I started to work with him, 17 booking agents, quote, represented Dizzy Gillespie. He would take a gig from whomever would, approach him and pay him money, because all he wanted to do was play. And the last 2 years, he was on the road, meaning coming from being at or performing, he was 280 days. And the last year was 320 days. He just loved to travel. And his wife loved him to travel too, because whenever he'd be home for more than 3 days, she would call me up and says, Charlie, he's messing up my house. Get him a gig somewhere. Get him out of here. So I just started to do all this stuff. And then and I was scared to ask him because it was Dizzy Gillespie. And then one day we were in Morocco, and someone threw a party for us, it was the band, in Rabat. And he called me over to meet the gentleman who was the host, and I don't remember the guy's name. He says, let me introduce you to my manager, Charlie Fishman. And my mouth just dropped into my stomach. I was stunned. I was doing it, but to hear it officially coming from there, I was so scared. Because, I didn't sleep that night, because I'm responsible for now one of the geniuses of the 20th century, And Dizzy, as an innovator, did something that nobody else did, to my mind. I mean, let's say Ellington, what's his name? Louis Armstrong. They were geniuses, But Dizzy transformed music twice. He did it with bebop, with Bird, Monk, and Kenny Clarke. And then in 1946 is when world music started coming, not in Sting's time. He created the whole Afro-Cuban genre, Afro-Cuban jazz. He brought Chano Pozo, recommended by Mario Balzar, who really, a trumpet player, a saxophone player, a band leader, great composer, who got Dizzy a gig with Cab Calloway and had a very big influence on him in terms of introducing him to these different rhythms and genres. And Dizzy just ate it up. So, A, he created bebop with Bird and them. B, he created the whole Afro-Caribbean, African genre. That's two. Then, as a teacher, as I said, every school of modern jazz emanated from that 1940s band. Train was in the band, Miles was in the band, Ray Brown, Milt Jackson, Art Blakey, Max Roach, J.J. Johnson. It was just incredible. Moody, Jimmy Heath. And it was a real family kind of thing. And so to be honored or punished to all of a sudden be the manager, personal manager, for a genius was a very intimidating kind of thing.